You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Nick Wilson and meteorologist Ethan Foreman. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It's 6:45 on this Friday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
And I'm Ethan Foreman.
Well, after the rain on Thursday, we've been talking about what kind of rain we might see today and the weekend, and how are things shaping out?
Yeah, so we have two systems that we're focusing on right now. The one for today is moving further south, and the one for tomorrow looks like it's going to be tracking further north. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that, but it looks like our totals for the weekend have diminished. But here's our totals from yesterday. Over 2 inches from our weather watcher in North Sioux City, nearly 2 inches at the Sioux Gateway Airport. That does make it the wettest day in Sioux City since August 15th of last year. 1.45 in Wayne, Nebraska, and also about 1.33 inches at the studio here on Gordon Drive, and about 0.8 from our weather watcher in Norfolk, and almost 1/2 inch in Neely. But those totals really drop as you get outside of the middle parts of Siouxland, with the exception of some of our western areas. And I'll have more details on how much we could see coming up in your full forecast.
All right, thanks, Ethan. Well, we have new updates on the military F-35 fighter jet that had gone missing, including the emergency call from the pilot who ejected from the aircraft. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the details.
Newly released 911 calls reveal the bizarre circumstances after an F-35 fighter jet like this one went missing in South Carolina. The pilot seemingly confused about where his jet ended up.
I'm not sure where the airplane is. It would have crash landed somewhere. I ejected.
The F-35 crashed Sunday after a malfunction forced the pilot to eject near Charleston, but the jet kept flying, crashing in a rural area about 60 miles away.
I just rode a parachute down to the ground. Can you please send an ambulance?
Okay. I understand, sir. Okay, just to confirm, how many people are hurt?
Well, I'm the only one. I'm not sure.
A local resident also called 911, calmly explaining that the pilot had just parachuted into his backyard.
I guess we got a pilot at our house, and he says he got ejected. So he ejected from the plane. So we just see if we could get some ambulance, please.
I'm sorry, what happened?
We got a pilot in the house, and I guess he landed in my backyard.
Officials finally found wreckage from the $100 million jet more than 24 hours later. Experts say the F-35 is designed to erase all communication when a pilot ejects to protect the pilot's location and the jet's classified systems, which explains why it could not be tracked on radar. The Pentagon has said it plans to spend $1.7 trillion on more than 2,000 F-35s. But a new report questions what taxpayers are getting for all that money. A government watchdog found F-35s are available to fly only 55% of the time because of so many maintenance issues. It's unclear what prompted the pilot to eject in South Carolina. A review board is investigating. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
And in Iowa, the man accused of killing Algona police officer Kevin Cram made his first court appearance in the case. The courtroom itself was empty for yesterday's hearing, which was held virtually. Discussion focused on what bond should be set for the defendant, 43-year-old Kyle Rick. The bond was originally set at $1 million. A public defender from Mason City representing Rick said it should stay there, but the prosecution wants it raised to $5 million cash only. The judge ruled the bond will be set at $2 million cash only. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for next Friday, where the state will need to show it has the evidence to proceed with a trial. And in the meantime, the Spencer, Iowa football team is uniting the community to support Officer Cram's family. Fans attending tonight's home football game against Lamar's will be asked to pitch in for a special collection benefiting the family. In addition to that, 2 Spencer football players with family working in law enforcement will carry a thin blue line flag onto the football field.
Really made you think about the sacrifice that they make for their families, for our community, and for our state and whatever they do. So really cool for those kids to honor their dads for their service to our community.
Kickoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. And meanwhile, the Sioux City Community School District has released the full list of candidates for the upcoming school board election. 9 candidates are running for the 4-year full-term seats, while 2 candidates are in the race for a 2-year vacancy term seat. 5 seats in total will be decided in this year's election, which takes place on November 7th. Elsewhere, if you love the great outdoors but don't enjoy getting caught out in the rain, there's an event coming up this weekend that might just be the best of both worlds. Woodbury County Conservation is gearing up for their 19th annual Nature Calls. There will be beer and wine tasting from local vendors, along with some all-new silent auction items. But the celebration is not just all fun and games. The event is the group's largest fundraiser each year, and it helps bring staff and programming to Woodbury County.
We have incredible sponsors that help underwrite the event, as well as all of these donors and volunteers that help us accomplish this amazing event.
The party kicks off tomorrow at 6 p.m. You do have to buy your tickets in advance this year, and you can do that by calling the number on your screen or by going to woodburyparks.org. And meanwhile, Siouxlanders will soon have a new way to enjoy nature locally with a new bike trail in the works at Cone Park. Officials with the Sioux City Parks Department say they've received the specialized ramps that will be part of the 10-mile mountain bike trail. Once the trail is complete, Cone Park will have bikes available for rent with paths for bikers of all ages. The mountain bike trail is scheduled to be complete next May, but Siouxlanders can use the trails south of Singing Hills Boulevard once the project's first phase is done. Well, now it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day.
And every day we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Butters, a 1-year-old male German Shepherd mix that weighs about 65 pounds. He was originally adopted from the rescue, but had to be returned. The rescue says he gets along well with older kids and adults and has a lot of energy. Butters is available for adoption now.
If you've lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com.
Butters looks awfully cute in that photo, and a nice dog, gets along with kids and adults. But I wonder, does he get along with the rain?
Yeah, we'll have to see, but definitely going to be a little bit of a wet weekend. Not as wet as we were anticipating earlier this week, but our satellite and radar shows our first system that's coming this weekend down to our south. But you can see as it moves into our area, kind of falling apart. As we head throughout the rest of your Friday, we'll see that rain continue to push off to the east, and just seeing some sprinkles and drizzle as we head toward football time. Excuse me, at 7 p.m. this evening. As we head into Saturday morning, we watch this system affecting our northern areas for the most part, but other models have been tracking this even further north, so we'll have to keep an eye on this. The track of this is very important because if it travels further south, we'll see more rain. If it travels further more north, we might not see hardly anything at all. We'll keep an eye on this all day today and all day tomorrow as time gets closer, and then just some scattered showers as we head into Saturday evening with some clearing happening to the west. That will take place for most of us as we head into Sunday. That marginal risk for everybody in green today, and then for the areas in yellow you see, that's a slight risk for tomorrow, and again marginal in green off to our west. Here's a look at some of those rainfall totals. Not a whole lot for the first system. Some areas could get as much as half an inch though, and then other areas to the north could get as much as an inch tomorrow. But again, the track of this is very important, so we'll keep an eye on this the next couple of days for you. And your sports zone forecast shows that we're going to see those drizzly conditions over the next few days. Your 9-on-9 forecast shows those highs generally in the 70s throughout basically in the entire forecast, with drying conditions next week.
All right, thanks, Ethan. Now we turn to sports, where it's Friday, and that means it's time for some Siouxland football action. Anthony Mitchell has the highlights from a local matchup right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. The Sioux City West Wolverines still in search of its first win of the season, and what better way to earn it than on a homecoming night? Wolverines hosting Storm Lake. West High clashing with Storm Lake last night for the first time ever. Storm Lake looking to build off a big Week 4 win. Home team getting the ball first, handoff to Shamar Harrell. He finds it, and you got to check this out. Bobbles it, catches it mid-spin for a 31-yard gain, breaking a handful of tackles to put the Wolverines in scoring range. That set up 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. West High stopped short. Big time stand here by the Tornadoes defensive line. Later on the first quarter, Angels steal rumbling into the end zone from a couple of yards out to give West High the 7-0 lead. Fast forward to the second quarter, Storm Lake responding. Carson Lohman finds Marco Cortez. He slams on the brake, shuffles in for the score. Extra point block. Tornadoes down 7-6. Visitors finding their groove here on the road. Lohman to Ryland Richardson for the TD. They'd score on the 2-point try as well. Storm Lake surges with the 28-19 win over Sioux City West. Now taking a look at this week's IGH SAU volleyball poll, a total of 9 Siouxland teams are ranked, with 7 of our 9 teams either moving up or staying put in the newest poll. Starting off in Class 1A, the Boyne Hall Comets 4th in the state with a 10-7 record, while River Valley's 10-1 mark has jumped the Wolverines up to 7th from 10th. Also, Remsen St. Mary's is at number 10 with an 8-4 record. The Hinton Blackhawks still the number 2 team in the state, and they're still unbeaten at 9-0. Ridgeview dropped 1 spot to 10th in the class. Western Christian remains the top-ranked team in Class 3A with a 12-5 record, while the 20-win Cherokee squad is now 5th in Class 3A. The Crusaders of Bishop Heelan staying put at number 10 in Class 4A, boasting a 20-5 record, while Sioux City East, our lone ranked 5A squad, Black Raiders, dropping down from 9th to 14th. And that'll be all for sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories, what you need to know before you go. As food insecurity remains an issue for Siouxland families and beyond, help is on the way for some Iowans. In the next few weeks, qualifying Iowa families will receive additional EBT benefits in the mail. This is the last payout from the pandemic-era program. Students who received free or reduced price lunches during the 2022-23 school year automatically qualify to receive $120 for groceries. The Iowa Department of Health and Human Services reports an estimated 240,000 kids in the Hawkeye State are eligible for the program. That's a total of roughly $28 million of assistance. Gene Logan with the Community Action Agency of Siouxland says the pandemic may be over, but there's still a need for this kind of support.
We thought that when they declared the end of the pandemic, that was probably the end of this food assistance, but it certainly isn't the end of families having struggles. So we're really grateful that this funding has been released, because I know it'll be put to good use.
The benefit cards are expected to arrive in the mail on October 4th. And meanwhile, the state of Nebraska is participating in the pandemic EBT program for the summer of 2023. Nebraska DHHS says children in the Cornhusker state will receive a one-time payment of $120 for the 2023 summer period. School districts in the state received the benefits last week. And the USDA says South Dakota did not take part in the summer PEBT program in 2023 or 22. That's despite childhood food insecurity still being an issue in the Rushmore state, with nearly 35,000 kids affected. One indication of the issue is the amount of school lunch debt carried by the state. South Dakota's outstanding school lunch debt totals more than $6 million. For comparison, Nebraska has nearly $15 million in school lunch debt, and Iowa has more than $20 million. One South Dakota state representative is drafting 2 bills to lower the cost of school meals. She formed a school lunch coalition and encourages people to join.
This coalition is really for anyone that feels passionately about this and wants to give their time and energy to it. You don't have to be a professional in this area. You don't even have to have any policy experience. You just need to be passionate about feeding kids in schools.
The School Lunch Coalition will meet again next month to discuss the future of the 2 bills. Well, one last look at the weather. What can people expect the rest of today?
Yeah, going to be a little bit wet out there as we see some showers to our south this morning, but most of us are going to stay mostly dry today. That system moving again further to the south than expected, so not as much precip as previously thought, but there could be some drizzle for our sports zone game of the week. That's Newell Fonda versus Remsen St. Mary's, as temperatures hold in the mid to upper 60s. And then for the 9-on-9 forecast, we see another wet day for nature calls tomorrow, 72 degrees, with also the start of fall occurring tonight at 1:50 a.m. And then we see those rain showers showers continue into Sunday morning before drying out into next week. Temperatures holding in the 70s.
A lot of 70s. It's beginning to look a lot like fall.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching. KCAU 9 News returns this midday.